So it's been a couple of years since Audi launched the e-tron SUV, its flagship electric SUV and its torchbearer of its all-electric technology. Now Audi has decided that it's time for a makeover, so the car now gets a model designation. It's known as the Q8. We've got a couple of beautiful Q8 Sportbacks with us, and in the next few minutes I'm going to tell you all that has changed with these cars. My name is Abhik, welcome to Auto Day and welcome to the review of the all-new Q8 e-tron. So Audi has given the Q8 e-tron very subtle visual changes, and with good reason too, because the e-tron was already a very good looking SUV and the Q8 e-tron just takes that a little further. The most striking visual change would be the grille at the front. Now this is in silver, slight contrast to this all black look, and it is illuminated as well. There is this strip of light which connects the headlamps through the grille. It's called a projection light, that's what Audi is calling it. The logo of course remains the same. It's an iconic 4-ring Audi logo, but it now sits on this flat surface, and from certain angles it kind of does give you this 3D effect. Looks pretty cool. These LED matrix headlamps, they are quite trick. They have many micro mirrors in them to project the headlamp. They are of course adaptive, and you've got a redesigned air dam which is again functional for aerodynamics. Now Audi claims that in this Sportback format the coefficient of drag is just 0.24, which is quite low, and that's great for an EV for its overall efficiency. The wheels are new too, and they get this trick self-leveling logo. That's pretty cool. And at the back again, very subtle changes, but then again nobody does this Sportback format as well as Audi does, making the Q8 look very handsome on the outside. Let's go ahead and check what the interior has in store. Over the years we've come to expect high quality interiors from Audi, and the Q8 e-tron is no exception. Leather and leatherette combination upholstery, leather-wrapped multifunction steering wheel, and matte brushed aluminium inserts on the dashboard are what catch your attention the moment you step inside the cabin. The front seats can even be specced with ventilation and heating along with massage functions. The Audi virtual cockpit instrumentation displays a host of running data, including basic ADAS lane keeping functions when it is active, while the 10.1-inch infotainment is very user-friendly and features haptic feedback, offering the response of physical buttons despite being a touchscreen. There is a secondary 8.6-inch display right below it for the aircon controls, as the Q8 offers a 4-zone climate control system, an air ionizer amongst other functions. A panoramic sunroof helps lift the overall ambience of this luxurious cabin that boasts of good space both in the front and the back. Now the biggest change that Audi has brought about to the Q8 e-tron in its drivetrain and powertrain is fitting it with a bigger battery pack. It's rated at 114 kilowatt hour, promising a range of 600 kilometers on the WLTP cycle. And as soon as you sit in the car and start driving it, you do feel the weight of this larger battery pack. The car overall does feel heavy, but then again it does pack 408 horsepower and 664 Newton meters of torque. Now that's plenty and gets it moving very quickly. It is a fast car, does the 0 to 100 in 5.6 seconds, so you can sort of get an idea of how quick this car is. Dynamically as well, it is very sorted. No surprise there coming from Audi. It does also have the all-wheel drive system. It is a permanent all-wheel drive system. It's called the e-quattro. Electronically manages traction between all 4 wheels, and of course there is Audi's Drive Select program, which lets you select between 7 modes, of which one is individual, so you can kind of customize a few settings. I did find myself using the all-road mode because it's a good balance of power and dynamics across various surfaces. Now an interesting thing about The Q8 e-tron is the inclusion of a range mode. Now, as soon as you hit range mode, which I can easily do from this infotainment display here, it tells you the potential range that can be added to your current range. For example, right now it tells me I have 394 kilometers to go, and there is a potential of adding 46 kilometers to the range. Once you press this button, what it's going to do is reduce the aircon efficiency or the power of the air conditioning system. It is still on and still manages to keep you fairly comfortable. And it also takes away the drive select program, because this is a dedicated sort of driving program which is primarily focused at increasing the range. Now, it's a very helpful feature, especially if you're kind of running low on range and your nearest charging station is still a bit further away. Overall, the Q8 e-tron does feel very, very sporty to drive. There are subtle differences between the driving modes, but for example, if you select comfort, it's very, very comfortable. Dynamic adds in a little bit of a sporty character, and all-road kind of just handles everything. There is a dedicated off-road mode as well. The suspension is an air suspension unit, so you can raise or lower the car. So it is quite a sorted driving package. It has been a couple of years since the e-tron was introduced, already necessitating a facelift, more so because the Q8 e-tron is probably the start of a range of all-electric Q SUVs coming out in the very near future. The Q8 e-tron Sportback and the Q8 e-tron bring much wanted updates to the e-tron twins with uprated range, a more mature ride quality and updated performance. It is exciting to drive and packs all the features that one would expect from a modern day Audi SUV, although the bigger battery pack will bump the price up by a fair margin. While the official launch will reveal the prices of the two offerings, we're estimating the pair to be priced between Rs 1.4 crores to 1.5 crores ex showroom. Let us know your guesstimates of the price in the comments below, and drop us a like if you've enjoyed our review of the new Audi Q8 e-tron. That's all from us for now. Thank you for watching Auto Today, and remember to subscribe to the channel for the latest automotive content.